It was always going to be tough on the second night of a back-to-back in Chicago. And then the defeat here on Monday against Orlando. Towns back in the game, took a bump, and it'll get to the free throw line. Whistle came in a complete offensive tools he has. Makes this team so tough to guard when they're. Gets both free throws here, so Knicks by 6. It was the second quarter on Monday where things got a little hairy against Orlando. Remember, this Raptors team has lost 13 of 14. For the season, only Washington, Charlotte, and New Orleans have fewer wins. Toronto turns it over again. Towns a trailer 3. He got it.
That's the from behind the arc.
Quickly in the lane, took a hit and a trip in
with those free throws.
Now that replay, by the way, was brought to you by Motorola. 3-pointers when the team needed a spark. And the crowd here fell in love with them. $1 million this season to Barrett, Barnes, and Quickly. As IQ got fouled, and they will not award goaltending in the NBA. That's usually his years old, so that's why you hear a lot that this is not. Back to a 6-point game. Payne on the move, finds an open Shamet, sidesteps quickly, can't hit the 3.
Good swarm indeed that time by the Raptors.
Shamet's 3 for 11 from downtown as a Knick, and quickly rattles in a triple. And he was off to a
cue that time in a hurry, draining the Knicks.
Shamet blocked in the corner. Quick, essentially their point guard for the first 2 months of the season, as Anunoby had to take a long 2. Offensive rebound. Towns shoves Barnes out of the way, and they're going to call an offensive. Basketball IQ limiting his fouls from this point on, so we'll keep an eye on it. Quickly out of the game, meanwhile, he had scored their last 6 points until that bucket from Scotty Barber.
He can get hot.
That was his first basket of the night to go along with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Always on triple-double watch.
Look at everywhere the Knicks go, they're double.
Yeah, the defensive intensity's picked up considerably for this Raptors team.
You hear those sneakers squealing now.
Hart got away from Jacoby Walter off the town screen and knocks down a 2-pointer. Just never know what you're going to get in the point column from Josh Hart night to night. Shed a corner 3. Air ball, and Josh Hart might have got a piece of that.
That you know you'll get from Hart. Hustle and muscle.
Defensive effort every night.
There he is, missed him back door.
Towns taking on the smaller Brown, and he gets 2.
Towns held.
Score in double figures, and he hasn't missed. He's 4 for 4.
And it's steal by Towns.
Towns doing it on both ends, taking on Pirtle to the rim, gets it to go.
Towns on the rampage.
Jacoby Walter can't silence the crowd. Pirtle missed a point blank. Josh Hart wants to attack. Right hand layup. Our king of the quiz, Skylar Darrell, MSG graphics coordinator, he said I would love the trivia question tonight. And as usual, Sky was right.
Yeah? You know the answer?
I have. A couple years later, Latrell Sprewell holding up the towel in Miami. So it is not long after that. Shed feeds Pirtle in a 2-hand. 13 Knicks points this quarter, all by Josh Hart and Karl Anthony Towns. Cat with 9.
Look at this eclectic group of Knicks on the court right now.
Barrett lost to the Timberwolves. Here's Anunoby from the corner, hits another 3. OG is 2 for 3 from down.
So Barrett, big rest, has 7 points. Obviously looking for more.
Off the Pirtle screen. Can't hit, but on the second try gets it to go. RJ Barrett with 9 points. This is Clyde. He missed 5 of 8 games as Towns gets to the lane and got fouled hard.
80% from the free throw line.
Towns starting 5, a little bit more rest because of his minutes, as that's a kickball. 3-pointers weren't falling. Knicks are 4 of 10 from downtown tonight, though, so they've matched their total from the loss to Orlando. Pirtle, a shot put for 2.
Pirtle averages 15 points to 10 bounds. So after missing an easy opportunity, he's made his last 3.
Shoots at a very high percentage, 60% from the field. That's top 10 in the NBA.
Brunson's seeing doubles everywhere he goes. Short. IQ in a hurry.
Pass too low for Walter, and the Raptors turn it over for the 8th time. Jakovic. He was asked before the game, what do you need to improve on? He said transition defense and taking care of the basketball. The Knicks have 7 fast break points so far tonight. Here's Hart. Finds Bridges in the corner. Good closeout from Quickly. Fall away short. Hart gets the offensive board. And Turtle got a hand in there to tip the pass away.
Ill-advised pass by the Knicks that time.
Barrett kept his head up, but that one deflected out of bounds. Quickly on the inbound. Grady Dick off the catch. Barrett gets loose for three. Can't hit. And Towns gets the rebound.
I mentioned he's leading the league with 14 per game.
Inside to Anunoby. Fends off Dick and he slams it.
7 OG.
Shuffle step from Barrett. Good contest from Towns and he wags the finger. Abaji's down in the backcourt. Knicks have numbers. Brunson slips inside. Can't score.
Abaji's in the paint. It might be 3 seconds. He finally gets out. They need a time. They're calling timeout. They don't see it.
Right. Remember, Towns was questionable entering the game with Jumper's knees. Had a big impact so far. As Barnes falls away.
Well, now.
15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Yeah, he's been elusive off the bounce. So has Brunson. He's seeing a lot of double teams wherever he goes now.
Brunson can't hit the leaner, and Pirtle gets the rebound.
That's why he was hurrying and worrying on that shot. IQ.
Quickly, Barrett and Barnes on the floor together.
Barnes made his last shot 15 feet away.
Not this time. Good defense from Hart. So they're starting to call the big three, I guess, in Toronto. Barnes, Barrett, and quickly BBQ. Clyde.
Oh, yeah?
Any thoughts?
I like that.
There's Towns in front of the bench. Yeah, I'd give it a B. Maybe a B minus. There's Hart. Works his way in. Anunoby's got to shoot. And he makes it. 3-point slump before the game. And he said it actually has to start with layups as Towns is called for a goaltend. That one hit.
Well, that was not a problem when they won 9 consecutive games. The only problem is they've lost 3 consecutive.
Well said. Anunoby gets it to Towns with Pirtle guarding him. Now back to OG, backing down Barrett. Takes him into the paint, lost the handle. Shot clock draining anyway, and it's. Toronto has their starting 5 on the floor as well. It's the 17th different lineup the Raptors have used this year, and they hope this is the last one as Barnes continues to connect for the mid-range.
He's a smooth operator, Barnes.
He can do just about everything except consistent three-point shooting. He's at 28% from downtown this year. Maybe he's playing in the wrong era. Hart for 3. Not that time. He made the first Knick three-pointer of the game. Barrett a baseline drive on Hart, met by Towns, but he scores anyway. If not for that successful goaltending challenge, you'd have a 6-0 Raptor run. And they'll get it to the guy who's been the hot hand the last few weeks, Mikal Bridges, right in this spot, but the double team comes. Good pass from Hart to Anunoby. 3 on the shot clock. They get it to Towns. Looks up at the timer. Didn't realize it soon enough. And a shot clock violation. And an offensive foul. Grady Dick. 9 giveaways apiece. The Knicks offense in terms of efficiency, they're 20 of 35. That's 57%. The Raptors are just over 50% as well. Brunson, good feed to Hart. Extra pass for Bridges. Wide open triple. Too strong. Towns, and plus he's got 2 blocks and 2 steals. Barnes pick and pop with quickly. Sidesteps Anunoby.
Oh, stopping and popping is IQ.
Nice turnaround. That's 11.
Defense, the catalyst for the Raptors now. Pounding the Knicks.
A lot of these rebuilding teams we've seen this year, they thrive on points off turnovers. 5 to shoot for Brunson. A lot of late shot clock offense for the Knicks. Hart has to hurry. Blocked at the rim by Barnes.
Another shot clock violation.
Jay Barrett. He's got 13. It's a 2-point game.
Raptors have taken the crowd out of the game.
Anunoby wants to get him back in, and he does. OG Anunoby is one team. He is 3 for 4 from downtown and 14 points in the first half.
That was right in front of the Raptor bench. OG only had 9 points the previous game.
Barnes from the corner gets it to go. I told you he's under 30%.
Starting to percolate now.
Brunson's been held to 5 points in this first half. Make it 7.
Brunson was cooking off the bounce.
final pair of possessions here in the opening half.
No fouls to give for the Knicks.
Led by as many as 10. Toronto's largest lead was 4. Barnes tries another. Not this time. Long rebound comes to Pirtle, but an offensive foul. Across midcourt. Gets in the lane with 2. Bodies flying everywhere. Bridges for 3. Can't hit.